Hey there, it's Kathy Howes with Be Creative with Kathy, and in this video I'm going to show you what I used to put together my April Stamp Club card kits. So we're going to use, there's our packet, sorry, they're all ready to go. They'll be in the mail tomorrow. We're going to use the Cutest Cows bundle for the last month. We used it last month and we used it in April, so we used it in March and April. So for May and June, just so you know, we're going to use the ice cream swirl stamp set and dies. There you go. So if you're part of my club, that's what we're going to use for May and June. All right, let's go back to this month. So let me show you the cards. They look like this. I'll put down in the description who gets credit, who I case the cards from, just so you know. And if you or one you happen to run across this video and that's your card, be sure and give a shout out in the comments so we can give you kudos because we love your cards. Okay, so let's go talk to ink. We're going to need some kind of black ink. I'm going to use black Memento. We need, this is Berry Burst, so I'm going to use Berry Burst ink just a little bit here on the inside. So if you don't have Berry Burst or something close, black would work here too. And then I stamped just a little bit of grass up here in some granny apple green. So those are the three colors I'm going to use if you have something close. Of course, the black ink will depend on what you're going to color it with. I'll probably use my Stampin' Blends this month. So I'm going to use the Berry Burst to do the inside of the flowers. The yellow, whoops, I only have one of them here, but Daffodil Delight, and then Granny Apple Green will probably be my coloring of this one. And then this one, I'm going to use that Pecan Pie ink for the inside of those flowers. Last month, we used the Stampin' Right markers. Those would be fine too. Just anything to color these little flowers right here. And that's the colors that you're going to color on. I am going to bring in the black Stampin' Right marker because that's what I use to color my little guy here. Okay, so that's it for ink wise. The black Memento, Granny Apple Green, and then Berry Burst is what I'm going to use. And then these in the colors or the Stampin' Right markers or the Stampin' Blends, just depending on what you have for coloring. Because colored pencils would work. If you still have the old color crayons, those would work. There's just all kinds of stuff you could color with. Let's go on to other stuff that I think you'll need. The word bubble here, believe it or not, is that bumblebee. And now we use the bumblebee at club, the January and whatever. And so you'll need that to punch out that little word bubble right there. I do suggest that you have a mat, or it's a photopolymer stamp set, so you have a mat. I suggest you have a scoring tool. We're only going to use the scoring blade. We're not going to use the cutting blade. And really, if you don't have one, you could probably do without, but I suggest you have one on hand. It might make your life just a little easier. And then the necessary utensils like the paper snips. We do have some ribbons, so you'll need some ribbon or paper snips or some kind of scissors that cut ribbon. And then we do have to fussy cut just a little tiny bit, so we have some paper snips. Of course, your bone folder. I'm going to have my tweezers out to help me tie that bow. Adhesive wise, I suggest a tape runner, a stronger adhesive like a liquid glue. Yeah, I don't think tear and tape would work. It might, but something strong like that. And then dimensionals. And boy, the only dimensionals I have here are almost all gone. I don't think I use many dimensionals. I'll probably just use the standard, and I'll have to go open a new pack because it looks like that's all I have. Okay, I think that's everything that I suggest for Stamp Club. It's there's nothing fancy. We can probably get along with just a few supplies. Alrighty, if you have any questions, be sure and let me know. I should have looked up when Stamp Club is, and I didn't, but I will put it down in the description as to when we meet. So you know, Stamp Club, we make 2 cards. I think you saw in the packet, where did my packet go here? I always send a 3rd card that I make for you in your packet. We meet once a month on Zoom. If you can't make the Zoom meeting, then I send out a video link and you can do the cards at your own convenience. And like I said, I can't remember this month. It's always Sunday about 1:30 the Zoom time, but I'll put it down in the description because I didn't prepare for that in the video. Alrighty, thanks for watching. I'll quit rambling on and I'll see you soon. Take care and bye-bye.